Hello everyone, my name is Lucy. Welcome to my channel Simple Sunday Afternoons. For today's recipe, I'm making a Puerto Rican dessert. I'm making what is called tembleque or coconut pudding. This dessert is quick, easy to make, and really creamy and delicious. So please join me in my kitchen to make my tembleque. I'm using 4 cups or 945 milliliters of coconut milk. Make sure it's not the coconut cream. The coconut cream will be sweet already. And for this recipe, my mother used to use 3 or 4 orange leaves from the orange tree in the backyard, but I'm using an orange peel, the entire orange peel. This is about 1/2 of a cup or 60 grams of corn starch. 1/2 teaspoon or 3 grams of kosher salt, 1 tablespoon, 15 milliliters of orange juice, 1 branch of vanilla bean. And I will be removing the vanilla grains from inside the bean. 1 cinnamon stick, 2/3 of a cup or 133 grams of sugar, and I'm using extra fine sugar, and cinnamon powder for garnishing. I'm removing as much grain as possible from the inside of the vanilla bean. But I'm going to be placing the entire vanilla bean inside the mixture of the coconut milk. That way nothing will go to waste. Using my favorite sauce pot, I am placing the coconut milk together with the orange peel, the salt, the cinnamon stick, the sugar, and the cornstarch to boil. I'm going to be stirring constantly until it starts boiling, and the coconut milk and the cornstarch blends together. And you might prefer to use a wire whisker to do this job. I'm adding the vanilla grains and the vanilla beans to the mixture. Once the mixture starts boiling and it starts getting thick, the cornstarch starts blending with the coconut milk, then we can start removing the orange peel, the cinnamon stick, and the vanilla bean. At this point, make sure you lower the stove temperature to medium heat. If you don't have the vanilla bean, you can substitute by using the vanilla extract. Just use about 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract instead of the bean. Our grandmothers would add to a very traditional tembleque agua de azahar, which is the orange blossom water, which is the same thing as a tea made of the orange blossom or orange flower and the orange leaf. In some pharmacies and some supermarkets, you can still find agua de azahar, They come in really tiny small bottles. And my mother would have added some ginger to this mixture. It took perhaps 12 to 15 minutes. Now that I have removed the mixture from the stove, I'm going to add the orange juice. I'm going to be pouring the mixture into the pan to be placed in the refrigerator overnight, or at least for about 4 hours. The serving dish for this dessert is your preference. You can use one as a whole or you can do it individually. It really doesn't matter as long as you put it in the refrigerator before you serve. This is a very beautiful cool dessert to make. Just sprinkle a little cinnamon over before you serve. And I hope you like this recipe and that you try it soon. Please subscribe if you want to see more. I hope to see you next week. This dessert is very easy, simple to make, creamy and delicious. So please join me in my kitchen to make this delicious dessert.